Hey guys, there's a few out there saying, well, what are we looking at? Well, I had a big shock this morning. I've got two Elgato green screens, which are massive, but they're in the spare bedroom that we got with plenty of room. But if I want to do any filming on my computer downstairs, there's not enough room for these green screens. So I seen this one and I watched it for a couple of weeks. I thought this must be rubbish. I read the reviews said okay. And it's one that fits on the chair behind you. It's from corner to corner, it's 72 inches, but across, for height and width, it's 60 inches across, 60 inches high, which is far big enough for what we need. So I'll try it out. £29, yes, £29. I thought this is going to be rubbish. This is something you buy for one job and then you throw it away by the look of it. I sent for it, I've got it this morning, I've unpacked it. When you open the bag, it jumps out of the bag. I'm probably going to have a problem folding it back up, but there is a way of doing it. They explain which way to do it, to put it back in its bag. I've set it up and now I'm going to try it out. For £29. I don't know what problems I might have with it. I might not have any problems and I might have problems. I have reviewed it earlier on, but I'm going to keep it as a secret. I want you to see it. So right now I'm going to move the chair in now a little bit because I moved it back to get it all in the camera. I'm going to zoom in a bit. I'm going to look to see where we are now. Right, I think I can zoom in a bit further. Go that way, a little bit. That seems to be okay. I think I can come closer and zoom a bit. Hold a bit. Right there. Yeah, that seems okay. Right lads, now you're looking at me with a brand new green screen behind me which sits on the chair. It cost a ridiculous price of £29. You can't buy any of it £29. It probably cost you that for a power supply for a blinking monitor if it broke down. So I'm trying it out now. It looks okay to me now. I look okay on the green screen. I'm not looking at my looks, I'm looking at the lighting. I think I can go back a little bit, but to get the lighting on my face. But now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to change the background. So I'm in the chroma key settings, I'm switching done, and I'm going to click background image. Now I've got a lot of images on an SD card in the YOLO box. So I'm going to search for one that would be a nice one for this morning. I've got all sorts of holiday scenes here and back Wales in the background and God knows what. There's a background which is not about, it is in the house, but it's just a snap I took of the wall and I'm using it as a background. I'll change that again and I'll get an outside scene, because the whole idea is to make it look tidy, and yeah, I don't want it too light either. There you are, it's a nice green scene. But what I want to do is a touchscreen on that side is not all that clever, to be honest with you. What I want is something that's really bright. So what I'll just do is I'll just have some clouds behind me. That's bright. Now you can see me set up against it. You can't see no green on my shoulders, you can't see no green on my head. Everything should be honky-dory now. And the whole idea is, I've already done a green screen review on the Yellowbox site, and everything worked out okay. But this is with this little £29 thing. Now I'm going to put details of it on when I go on the computer now after this, after I've done this filming. I'll go in the comments and I'll give details of where you can buy it. For £29 it's a snap. It is a snap. There's other on there, they go up to all sorts of prices. But I can genuinely tell you that this is brilliant, or brillianto, or whatever they say in your country. El Brilliant. We'll change that again. Oh, hang on. I don't think you've seen that one. What happens if you don't press done up at the corner? It doesn't function. So I might have made a mistake there. So we'll change that one. For another one. I've done a black and white one now. I told a story about this before. It's the British Resource. An oil tanker called the BT British Resource. It's not BT the petrol station. It's British Tanker Company. British Resource. Now BT owns it now. This was built in 1942. It was one of the largest ones in the world at the time. Its capacity made it just possible to get through the Suez Canal. I joined it in 1953 as a young cabin boy. I wasn't even 16, I was still under 16. I ran away to sea, but that's another story for you later on. A couple of years later than that, not many years after that, Nasser and the president of Egypt blocked the canal, sunk ships in there. So the oil companies decided they had to build super tankers, because this size, it wasn't worth going around the Cape and all that to get to Kuwait. It would have been too far to go to Kuwait and places where the oil was, because this used to slip through the Suez Canal, turn left into the Red Sea. We used to go to a port in Kuwait called Mina al-Ahmadi. And we used to walk on the jetty there, and all you could drink was lime juice. Oh, the heat, you can understand, it's the hottest place in the world. The heat was terrific. But you weren't allowed off the jetty. They were very strict in that country, and no alcohol obviously. And all we could buy was lime juice. Walk up and down the jetty, then get back on the oil tank as quick as you could. Well, during this trip, it was a 9-month trip that I was on it, we visited about 3 times. We went all over the world. We picked the oil up there and taken it to different parts, different places. But that's a part of my life that I could write a book on. That's another story if we had too long. We'll change that background now then. Now what I'm waiting for is, Frank has said we're going to have it, is video backgrounds. But all the other green screen software allows you to put moving backgrounds, you know, video backgrounds. So you can actually put yourself in an event. In other words, it could be a football match there or something like that, and you can put yourself in the picture. Or you could put yourself walking down the road if you've done tricks with the green screen. But anyway, that's another story. Now then, I'm not advertising the screen for anybody, but what I'm trying to say is it's so cheap. It's so cheap. Everybody in Yellowbox needs to get one of these. 29 quid. 29 English pounds or when I say 29 English, I'm a Welshman. So I'll say 29 British pounds. Right, I think we'll give this a miss now. Thank you for watching it, guys. As I said, I'll put the details in the comments of this green screen, and I'll leave you with the green screen now. I'm going to leave you with the green screen. Get out of the picture. I think I'll have to put it back for you to see. There you are. Fits on the back of the chair. You just pull it up, put it down, do whatever you're going to do with it. There you are. 29 quid. You can put it up in your living room, shove it on the back of the chair, do what you got to do, whip it down, pack it back up. Bingo. Alright, guys. Oh, you haven't seen it yet. There it is. There's me messing about. Yeah, we haven't messed about properly. I've got to get my act together here. I'm playing about and I'm not following the rules. I've got to click this little done button up here and I keep forgetting to do that. Okay, guys. I'll leave you with that now. Bye.